These perfect scents are just right for now, right on these cold, autumnal, rainy days. Hi, I'm Gabby and welcome back to another edition of The Fragrantician, where here on this channel we only talk about perfumes, and if you're lucky you get to meet my sidekick Claude, who is on my lap. So let's snuggle in, shall we, and talk about these perfect scents right now. So I am wearing now Santal Majascule, finally. Yes, here he is, my boy there, settle down. This is a lovely chocolatey rose and sandalwood, and this was gifted to me. It is pure heaven, pure heaven. It's cozy, it's comforting, it's inviting. It isn't for everybody. This is why it was gifted to me, because the person who gifted it to me, it wasn't her style, but it's my style, and she obviously knows my style. Yes, so Santal Majascule, this is a perfect, it has this bitterness that runs through, but don't let that put you off. It is a rose that has backbone to it. It has this lovely, the sandalwood in this is really lovely. If you love sandalwood, you'll really like this. In the dry down, the sandalwood is this, it's not really creamy, it's dry. It has dry, it's dry. And I think that's why I like to contrast it to a wet autumnal day. You know, are you like me and you love rain? Over the last few days, it's been pretty stormy here in the UK, and this perfume really sets the picture against the cold and the wind and the storm coming in. Santal Majascule, it's beautiful, it's got emotion, it makes you feel really dressed up as well, even if you're dressed down. And if you feel that you need a lovely rose chocolatey sandalwood, then go for it. Santal Majascule by Serge Lutens. Next one is Sweet Ginger with Vanilla. It's DSquared Want To. Hideous bottle, which I've spoken about, but a beautiful fragrance nonetheless. The spray mist. Oh, it's effervescent as it goes on. But you have to love ginger. I think the ginger in this is quite spicy, but it's perfect for now, and I'm glad I've saved it for now. Even, I mean, the colour of this juice is so dark. It has a little bit of floral to it, but mostly it's ginger and vanilla, and it's like a baked ginger vanilla cake. And it's a gourmand. Yes, a baked ginger vanilla cake. And I'd never thought I would really like a gourmand like this. This was gifted to me by our lovely Ange, 50 Cents UK. And I think it's, well, thank you, Ange, for gifting it to me, because I adore it. It is basically ginger and vanilla. And it dries down to this almost, you know, when you're mixing up vanilla in, I mean, I don't bake at all, but in like a batter solution, and you smell that vanilla essence in it, this is it. And you add a few drops of ginger essence, and boom, you've got DSquared Want To. And I love it, and it's perfect for this rain, it's perfect for autumn, it's perfect for now. It's perfect. I love it. Moving on to this next one, I think this one is perfect for bonfire night, but it's also perfect we celebrate Guy Fawkes here in the UK on the 5th of November, but it's beautiful this time of the year, and especially at the moment when it's just dark and it's rain and it's cold outside, and well, it's not bitter cold at the moment, but it's getting colder, and you're feeling wrapped up indoors, or you're outdoors in it as well, and you're wrapped up and you've got your coats on, you've got your jumpers on, as we call it here in the UK. I know in the US you call it sweaters. Sweater weather, sweater weather. Yes, I can't do the accent, but it is Liz Earle number 15. Let me tell you about this. This perfume is magical. You have to love spice, and you have to love those ambery facets to a fragrance. This I can picture sat in front of a bonfire, and it's crackling away, and it's crisp air, and it's just beautiful. But at the same time, even if it's raining outside and it's torrential, this really envelops you in the spices and the It's what I love about Liz Earle. I think Liz Earle is so underrated. This is quite a highly concentrated natural fragrance. It's got cinnamon, tonka bean, clove, bergamot. I'm reading the notes here. I don't normally do notes, I know, but why not? Pink pepper, styrax, cyan benzoin. Wow, it is rose. It's even got rose absolute in it as well, and it's got vetiver in there as well. It's it's so beautiful, so beautiful. It lasts a long time as well. If you're looking for a fragrance that lasts, some of us do, some of us don't. But if you are, this does last on the skin. This does project on the skin, as does Want, and Santal Majascule is not as long lasting. But let's face it, sometimes you want a fragrance in that moment. You don't want to be smelling it all the time. So, you know, my kind of viewpoint is I'm kind of open to perfumes that don't really last a hell of a long time. Sometimes I just want a fragrance to enjoy that fragrance for about 3, 4, 5 hours. Sometimes you don't want a fragrance to be lasting all day for 10 hours plus. However, this is one of those that this will last a good 8 hours on the skin, and it projects beautifully. I've had lots of compliments from this as well. This is a bit of a compliment getter. So check out Liz Earle. While I put it back in the box, number 15. Stunning for this time of the year. Stunning for autumnal, wet, dark days. Yes, Claude, I know, I'm coming. He wants feeding. The next one is a complete contrast, and it really gives a vibe, and it gives a period. It makes you feel like you're sat in a soft, if you imagine soft focus camera lighting, and you're ready for your close-up. Not too close. You know, let's push the camera back a little bit towards, you know, not too far to Cleveland, a bit further back from Cleveland. But not that there's nothing wrong with Cleveland, but this perfume is just, it embodies the vintageness of it all. Perfect for cold autumnal days. Lipstick On by Replica. No, it's actually Lipstick On by Maison Margiela. And they've named it Replica. This, you have to love Iris. That purple flower. I've had this now for about 2 years, and I just need a tiny... I put a little dent in it, but you need the tiniest amount. It's quite potent. Unfortunately, this has discontinued. However, you can still get it on the grey market if you look. But this is Night Blush, as it says. It says it's a female fragrance. No, it's not. I would love to smell this on a man. I only wish Richard would wear more of my scents, because I have a lot of unisex, a lot of scents that any person can wear, but he doesn't. This would smell lovely on him. That said, he has nicked a few and borrowed a few of mine, but back to this. This is all about the iris. It centres in on the iris. I think this is one of the best. Well, maybe that's a sweeping statement. It's one of those fragrances that it has a high accolade, I think, and deserves an award for iris in fragrance. Powdery, but has breath to it. Oh, it's sweetness to as well. Replica, Lipstick On, Maison Margiela. Claude is desperate to be fed. Finally, I'm not going to talk about this one a lot, but it deserves an honorary mention for this time of the year. Well, I wear it all year round. I wear it to work. I wear it outside of work. I wear it at home. Hypnotic Poison by Dior. It is the OG for now. For coziness, for dark, dank, rainy autumnal days. Beautiful. It is basic. I hate the word basically. It's basically. It is an almond vanilla scent. It has a tiny bit of floral in there, but not a lot really. It's all about coconut, almond, caraway. It's slightly spicy. It's not gourmand. It is gourmand, but it's not gourmand as we have today. It's not nowhere as near as gourmand as DSquared want. It's kind of semi-gourmand, I would say this is. This I love to layer as well. I love to layer this scent. I'm still going to do a layering video, I promise, in the next couple of weeks when I can, when I've got the time. But, or in the next week or so maybe. But Hypnotic Poison is it's a workhorse scent. It's one every perfume collector needs in their collection. Not everybody likes it, but if you like to curate a collection, and this is a new formula, to me works just as well when layered. Obviously when I wear my OG formulas, I don't layer them as much, but with this I do, with either Coconut Passion or Almond Blossom by Bath & Body Works. But yes, Hypnotic Poison, hypnotic. And it's my poison, it's my Dior, all mine. So what are your scents now for these dark autumnal rainy days, or even for these dry, crisp autumnal days? I just wanted to showcase 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But what are yours? Comment down below. So, you've been watching another edition of The Fragrantician. Remember, don't take life too serious, and like my eyeliner, just wing it. Till next time, I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.